So it wasn't until my 11th grade year, once we had already moved to Los Angeles and I was attending Fairfax High School. And in my 11th grade English class, my teacher told me, "Aleeah, you're a really great writer." He's like, "You write really well." And I'm like, huh? Me? It was creative writing. And he gave us time to write whatever we wanted. And I would never forget, like, instead of having 2-hour-long class in the freezing cold air conditioning, first piece, and then I decided I want to be a journalist. So after I decided in the 11th grade that I wanted to be a journalist, I started looking for schools that catered to that, being a journalist, journalism schools. And once I told my mother, it was like wildfire. "Oh, you want to be a journalist? Let me connect you with these people. Are you looking into the history of the first female Black journalist? Do you know what's going on in your city? Do you know all the journalists in your city?" And I was like, whoa. My mom has a way of doing that with us. Like, once you say you want to do something, it's like, okay, you want to do that? We're going full force. And then once I saw how boring writing alone was, I was like, okay, I don't want to write for a newspaper. Like, I don't want to be a journalist, a newspaper editor, anything like that. It's too boring, too slow. Everyone knows print journalism is dying. So I said, I want to be a broadcast journalist. And by my senior year, I was moved back to Maryland. In our small learning community, I was learning that, and all my college applications said that. Broadcast journalism. So once I reached Hampton University, where I started studying broadcast journalism, and I even got the opportunity to watch some broadcasters, and even my godmother, who is one of the lead anchors in Birmingham, I realized I don't even really want to do that. I don't want to be in front of the camera. Yes, I'm physically appealing, but something about it, I wasn't as comfortable as I thought I would be. And then on top of that, I saw that they don't really have the control. They don't control what they say. Unless you have seniority. I mean, I felt like the big person in the production was the producer. And by my junior year, I had switched again. Okay, so I want to be a producer. And my mom said, okay, so what do you need to do to get to this point? We have to reevaluate. It's like, okay, every time you change, you have to come up with a new plan for what you want to do to get to that point. And I had to look at it, and last summer I interned with BET, and I worked under an amazing line producer. And I was super duper inspired by all the producers, most of them being female.